Welcome back to the Indian Hollywood Fan YouTube channel, and this is the review for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Before getting started, if you're new to the channel, subscribe the channel, like and share the videos, and stay tuned for the upcoming videos for the breakdown of the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. And this is an official spoiler warning. So if you've not seen Shang-Chi yet, there are going to be spoilers ahead of this point. I've seen three MCU films for the past 4 months: Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and Eternals. And one thing I can say is that Shang-Chi is the best out of the three. And I would like to compare this movie with Black Panther. I think this movie has a greater focus on culture, and I think it doesn't really depend on it completely, but it uses it to its advantage. And that brings a bit of a uniqueness to the MCU. Uh, Having said that, there are some great martial arts fight sequences in the movie. Whether we talk about the opening bus scene or whether we talk about the scene where Shang-Chi and Katie go to Macau to meet his sister, or whether the third act, I think there are incredible sequences. Whether we talk about the fight choreography or the special effects, the CGI, everything is really good. As far as the actors are concerned, I think Simu Liu really does a great job at playing Shang-Chi. He himself is new to this world of Talo, and then basically he's a very relatable character because we get to learn these things, from his point of view. Also, I've seen Aquafina in Jumanji Next Level, and I think she brings that, funny and sarcastic vibe to this movie, and she's not just like, she's not just a regular comic relief. She's important to the story. And along with Aquafina, I think Ben Kingsley does an incredible job as coming back to play Trevor Slattery. I think in Iron Man 3 he was good, but in this movie, whenever those two characters, Katie and Trevor, are on screen, it doesn't really feel like forced humor, but then it just feels like natural humor, and that just gives you the fact that this is a MCU movie, and it doesn't really make it like a serious martial arts film. And Tony Luang is he plays the real Mandarin, whose name is Wen Wu. And what I like about this villain is that he has a good motivation. He's doing all the evil stuff because he thinks that his wife, who was dead, many years ago, she is calling to him, but it's really the monster which is calling to him from Talo. And even the actress who plays Shang-Chi's sister, Shisha, the character's name, she also does an incredible job. And the movie has this family theme, about the fact that Shang-Chi's mother's presence is in the movie, whether we talk about the first scene of the film or whether we talk about the flashbacks. Uh, and there are some connections to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like the scene in Macau. We get to see Wong fight with Abomination from the Incredible Hulk, and obviously we have this incredible mid-credit scene with where we see Bruce Banner, who's normal now, and then we also get to see Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and then they talk about the Ten Rings, which is obviously an indication that we are gonna see Shang-Chi maybe in a sequel or maybe in the next Avengers movie. And obviously we have this great third act, which is basically a fantasy battle, between the people of Talo against the Ten Rings gang, and then we have two dragons fighting each other. There's just everything you might or you might not have expected from an MCU film with martial arts in it. Most of us have seen the Iron Fist Netflix show. I don't know if it's canon to the MCU now or not, but this movie is completely on another level. I think the only criticism I have about this film is the middle act. The movie gets a bit slow, and we keep getting a lot of exposition, things which we already know about. But I think they just had to do that so that they can just explain things to the casual fans. But other than that, I think it's a pretty solid film. So yeah, I would really definitely wait for a sequel to this film. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel.